Hey guys, Nate here. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys following along. You see we got the trailer back here, but we're making a little bit of different kind of update today. So today, a nice day, so we're gonna actually take Annabelle out for the first time to Bonne Terre Raceway. They're having some race series there. Well, it's called the Racing Series actually. I don't really know much about it, but I'm not too worried about that part. But the reason I am going is we have not moved this car since we did the transmission rebuild, other than driving up and down driveway. So I'm gonna go down, enter this race deal. I'm not really anticipating going rounds or anything like that. I actually got plans this evening I need to do, so I'm not planning on making a long day out of this. But either way, we're gonna go down and we're guaranteed 3 passes. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, is make 3 passes. I just wanna make sure the car is solid, everything's working like it's supposed to, and then this way the car is ready to go. So when we go to Arkansas, we're ready to go. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for following along. Stay tuned and we'll have some racing here. Alright guys, probably gonna be a little bit noisy, but we are out here, Bonne Terre. We arrived just now, getting ready to start making our qualifying passes. Jerry ran here before, so he's in A class, so he's gonna go up here first and see how he does. Alright guys, you can see it's actually Sunday evening. You've just watched the first time trial runs of me and Jerry's car. You know, Jerry's car made an okay pass. It wasn't super fast. Bottle pressure seemed to be a little bit low in it after he made the pass, so I think the bottle was starting to get empty. So after that pass, he made a point to swap the bottle out. On my pass, if you paid attention, you seen I spun the tires. It wasn't for lack of effort on our end. The car before us actually left us a good rocky, sandy patch to take off on. They had rocks and stuff falling out of the car or whatever, so you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's not a big deal, but so we spun on that pass and did not run a great pass either, but we didn't have a real crazy tune-up in it. So after that, we went into the second round eliminations, and it looked a little something like this. Well, so as you're seeing there, if the time board is right, Jerry just put himself in the A class. But I think he set a personal best. If that time board's right, that was fast. So we'll go down there and verify that with his time slip. But the car looked like it made a really good pass, so we'll see. So yeah, there you can see that Jerry makes a really good pass, as I said in the video. The car went down through there really good. We went up there, I was battling also having nitrous bottle pressure. So with that being said, I was a little preoccupied trying to get the bottle pressure up, and it never did come up. And I didn't remember turning nitrous on. So I made a slow ass motor pass. At the end it made a good pop. And you can hear on the return road, it's making all kinds of noise. So I rushed back thinking that we probably broke something. I didn't even stop to get a time slip, as you can see. So I heard it made it back. In the midst of all the excitement, I didn't even turn the camera off. I shut the recording off on the outside camera, our second GoPro, but I didn't turn it off. So the battery ended up going dead, so that was the end of those views. It ended up being header bolts backed off, and it blew the, I mean, it was like backed off. So we ended up tightening the header bolts back up. The gaskets got shot. There's some new gaskets I'm trying this year, or tried this year, so we'll probably just end up putting the copper ones back on. And then after that, we went into eliminations. Jerry was the third pair in his class. I was actually in the little bit slower class on below him because of our less than stellar performance in qualifying. And I was the ninth pair. So Jerry's passed looked like this. So you can see there, Jerry gets on the trans brake way early against a turbo car. By the time he gets spooled up and bumped in and things like that, Jerry's probably done heated the transmission up. It obviously threw his concentration off, so he was really slow on the light. And then I think the transmission probably got hot from sitting on trans brake for so long, which slowed the car down a little bit. So, you know, driver error there. I'm sure Jerry won't let that happen again, but you know, it is what it is. That's how racing goes sometimes. So, after that, I went up to make my first round pass, and I think between moving and things like that, Jerry didn't turn this camera on either, so there was no footage at all of my first round pass. But basically what happened is I went on throughout the day to win the whole thing.
That's bullshit. Bullshit?
Okay, that's not true. What actually happened is that, so we got there, did our burnout. I had changed the bottle in the car, so we had plenty of nitrous pressure. I had turned the progressor up quite a bit because I knew who the fastest car was in the class, and I knew pretty much what they ran. So I knew what the index was going to be set at. So we were going to make the car go that and just a little bit faster. But instead what happened is the radiator plug at the bottom somehow or another also backed out. I don't know how, it was tight, but we was dripping just a tad bit of water on the track. Somebody saw it, pointed it out, and they shut me down. So I had to back the car up and pull off the track through their little broken car exit or whatever. I mean, I drove out of there, and we brought it back. The car sat all night, and I lost, I don't know, quarter gallon of water. So that's how much it was leaking. It wasn't much. Either way, that was the end of our race day. So I made an actual closeout video last night, so it all been recorded at the same time. But then after I sat down to edit it today, that's when I realized there was no camera footage of my first round pass. So it was just a rough weekend, that's all I can say. Congrats to Jerry though with the Freak Show. Like I said, run the personal best. It was pretty crazy. I mean, we turned the car up just a hair. I mean, we literally tickled it. This car hasn't got a lot left in it yet. And yeah, we picked up like almost a second. So I mean, I think we're doing something to make it happy. We just got to figure out all the other combinations and everything else, and it'll be good. But the car will be fast for sure. So that being said, if you're still sticking around, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the bottom right. Give us a like. Be sure to comment. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.